Hi, I'm Father Walsh. I'm the pastor at St. Pius X in Loudonville. 2 years ago, we did a fun series called Lent in a Car. And we learned something from it, but it was a lot of fun. This year, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do Lent on a walk. I think I'm going to try to visit a different town park every week. I'm out here at the crossings today. And what we're going to do is, we thought the theme we'd use this year is Jesus on my shoulder. Jesus on my shoulder. And many of you received this cross at Mass this past weekend, and we're wearing it to remind ourselves that for the next 5.5 weeks here in Lent, that Jesus is going to be on our shoulder. And so the reason we do that is, you know, it's very, very close to our hair, our eyes, our ears, our tongue, our brain, and our heart. And so what we're going to do over the next 5 weeks is reflect on a different one of those, okay? I want to start off today talking a little bit about hair. So Jesus on our shoulder. How many hairs do you think are in the typical human being? Well, I looked it up this morning. Between 100,000 and 150,000. And of course, as we get older, we start to lose a lot of them. But originally 100,000, 150,000. And the Bible tells us that Jesus counts every hair on our head. He knows every hair on our head. He knows everything about us. He's the one who made us. He's the one who gave us our gifts and talents. He gave us our strengths and weaknesses. He knows exactly who we are, and he loves it very much. We have all that we need in order to do the job that our Lord made up for us before the beginning of time. So the key thing is, sometimes we think to ourselves, geez, I don't have this gift, I don't have that gift. We shouldn't be spending much time on that. Our Lord doesn't make mistakes. He knows what he's given us, and he loves us no matter what. We can't do anything that's going to stop our Lord from loving us. But he's not going to leave us there. He's going to come and meet us, whether we're just beginning in our faith journey, we've come back in our faith journey, or we've been doing it for a long time. He wants to pull us closer to him. And that's what Lent's about, is taking a look at things in our life that are separating us from God and bring us closer to our Lord, okay? So I think as we go forward, and you'll hear me over these next 5 weeks talking about different things close to Jesus on our shoulder, we have to start with the whole context that our Lord didn't mess up in the way he made us. We are exactly the way he wanted us. We will never do anything that stops him from loving us. But he wants to get closer to us, and he's going to be always drawing us closer to it. That's what Lent's all about. And so over the next few weeks, we're going to take a look at that. Next week, we're going to take a look at the tongue. Jesus on our shoulder, 24/7, tongue. What would he be thinking about how we're using that tongue? We're going to use that next week, okay? Now, before that, a little thought of the week. When you're feeling low, remember God thinks highly of you. Remember, if you're feeling low, God thinks highly of you. So we'll see you next week. We'll be talking about the tongue, Jesus on our shoulder, and we'll see you then.